What's going on, YouTube? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, a fantastic weekend. I'm just heading out for a little ride this evening. The weather was pretty nice. It's a little chilly, but well, chilly for our standard. As you can see, it's actually really nice out today. So I told my kids I'd take them for rides today. So if you can see from the shadow, I have my daughter on the back taking her for a quick spin. It's been a while since I've been out here, so figured I'd head out in the backcountry here. I guess sort of backcountry. It's not really too far backcountry, but. So do any of you guys take your kids out for rides? I'm not sure how old the average age is if someone takes their kids out, but my daughter's 15 and my son's 8. I haven't really taken my son too far just because I think he's a little too small. Normally just drive him around the neighborhood, you know, go get gas, that type of thing, but obviously my daughter's 15, she's old enough. I can trust her to hold on and understand the rules of riding as a passenger on the bike, since there's a little bit different than being a passenger in a car. So, man, it's beautiful. I don't know about when's appropriate. I don't know if there is like some sort of standard for age of when you can take someone for a ride. I remember riding on a motorcycle when I was, I don't know, I was probably like 6 years old, and I actually sat up on a tank. Pretty stupid, but that's how it was when I was younger. I'm sure when you were kids, safety was a little bit different back then, you know? And have all the rules with the seat belt and helmet laws, and well, to be honest, I have no idea when that was actually implemented, so probably can't really speak too much on it. But it's definitely a big difference in safety standards from now to when we were kids. I think the longest I've taken my daughter out is probably about an hour ride, similar out this way, but not too far. So this is just she had that itch, wanted to go ride, and been bugging me. So I'll take her out here. You can see it's really beautiful out. A lot of very scenic. Oh, look at that! Look up in the sky. You see the parachute guy. Point this out to her. Haha, that's cool. There's actually a if you look at my previous videos, I've been out here, there's actually a skydive place out here where they do the jumps and stuff. That's probably where he's landing right now. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see him because he's pretty far out, but that was pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen that. We're actually going to pass it up over here. That's pretty sweet. Slow down. See, this is the skydive area right here. Oh, there's a plane down there. They're probably going to be doing more jumps. Maybe that was the last. I don't know how that works. I wanted to do it, but never done it. I've done bungee jumping, sort of. It was at a fair on a crane. I don't know if that counts, but I mean, I jumped and I was attached to a rope, so. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know if there's a standard for like how old kids can ride on the back of a motorcycle. It'd be very interesting to read the, you know, see what that is and see what standards there are. Something, you know. I bought my son his helmet for his birthday when he turned 8, so I can take him for a little bit of a ride. Not too far, but you know, like I said, he's still kind of younger. So holding on these types of, or on turns and stuff, is still, I don't know, I think it's a little too much for him. Maybe when he's like 10, 11, I think. I don't know, I didn't have my bike when my daughter was that young, so I've only been riding for about 2 years, so a little over 2 years now, I think. So I don't know, I probably would have done 10 or 11. But then my daughter's very tall, so. And my son's a little shorter. So different there, you know, there's always this little variables that are going to cause, you know, one thing or another. Oh, I didn't even know there was a ride. Oh, there's a dirt bike up there? Yeah, he's going on trails. That's pretty cool. Interesting. I've been seeing a lot of posts about people putting away their bikes for the winter, and man, you know, that kind of sucks having to do that. Not be put in that situation. I'm glad out here we don't have to deal with that. You know, we kind of ride all year long. There we go. Sorry. It's been a while since I've been out here. I forgot the actual turns and how sharp they are, or you know, where I can just throttle through and where I have to slow down. It's been too long. Since I've been out here. I always forget there's also this Mexican like restaurant out here. I always want to try it, but I forget that it's here, and I usually eat before we go for our ride. Or I think it's a Mexican restaurant. Oh, there's a dip. Ugh. Little campground out here. It's interesting that I never really thought that when I got my bike it was going to be or have such an impact on my kids. You know, before I got my bike, they really never really looked at motorcycles or was like, oh, look at that motorcycle, or look at this, look at that. Now, you know, we see motorcycles on the street, they're like, oh, look at that one, look at that one. I know now they all want to ride motorcycles as they get older. You know, I didn't, like I said, I had my dad take me for a ride, but it wasn't really even his bike. I was 6 years old, and it was, you know, I never had the opportunity to get my own until my career kind of took off. And so I finally got one, and it's kind of interesting on the impact that it has on a family and all your kids, you know. To see you ride every day, and they want to do it. You know, it's pretty interesting how one person in a family can change the generation that comes after it, from not being a family of riders to all of a sudden, you know, generation of family of riders just because of one person. Just a interesting thought, nothing really crazy, but something I've been thinking of. Ooh, that's no bueno. Someone had an accident there. Aw, fuck. I didn't want to go to the Border Patrol. There's the Border Patrol. Even though it said keep right, this car behind me decided not to. Speed bumps. Oh. Oh. How's it going? US. Yeah. You too. Have a good night. Let's go around this. Alrighty then. Well, that's how you go through a Border Patrol checkpoint quickly, huh? And you know, riding out here wouldn't be so bad, except to get out here, it's kind of like a boring ride on the freeway. It's really kind of lame. I'd love to live closer to here where it's like your backyard. You can just jump on your bike and be in the backcountry to go riding. That would be pretty sweet. But it's like a 20-30 minute drive just to get out here. which is kind of lame. Very lame. There we go. Probably take a quick stop somewhere over here where the sun's going down. Get a nice view. Nice picture.
I'll probably add this in the video. All the skydivers. Whoa. It's cool. You come out here for a ride and you end up like, that's crazy.
This is what riding's about right here. It's a beautiful evening. It's nice out. Perfect weather. It's not too cold. Out here, look at the lake. Well, for those of you guys who are watching, appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time to watch my videos. It's definitely cool for me to have a place to just kind of talk about whatever and put my thoughts out there to like-minded people out in the community. Would throw my ideas across and get input back. So appreciate it. If you're watching, don't forget to hit the subscribe button up here or the like button down below. It always kind of lets me know that I'm doing things correctly or I'm talking about things that interest people. Other than that, you guys have a great night, a great weekend, or whatever day it is that you're watching this. Have a great one. Later. It's pretty insane that, you know, what a tune-up to a bike does. Like, it's a completely new bike. After getting the tune-up, there's more power, the way it drives, the clutch, the brakes, everything just feels so much better. I've had cars for a very long time, and even when I got the tune-ups with them, I mean, yeah, you notice a difference, but you definitely don't notice a difference like you do on a bike. It's like night and day. Like, I feel like it's a brand new bike, essentially. I mean, it's so crazy when you drive off the lot after a tune-up. It's like, oh, it's like, I don't know, it's hard to describe. I'm sure you can come up with terms, but holy shit, look at that traffic, man. Even over here, people trying to get off. I really hope that Silver Strand isn't closed, because